Hey guys, just giving you all the overhead view of the piles today. So we have three piles, and today we're asking, what does your person want you to know right now? So the first pile, and they're all kind of animal decks. The first pile is the animal tarot, with the gecko, chameleon. The second pile is the journey of the sacred bee, with of course a bumblebee. And then the third pile is the chrysalis tarot, and of course a beautiful butterfly. So do your thing, pick your pile, and I'll be back with your reading. Royal family, welcome to my channel. I am the pick a card Empress, and today, as I mentioned in the overhead view, we are asking, what does your person want you to know right now? This reading is going to have an extended, and the extended is, what does a third party want you to know right now? So if you are in some kind of third party situation, it might be worthwhile checking the extended. Either way, we have three piles. Pile one, some of you guys like to see the boxes. This is why I did this as well. All right, so we have the chameleon, the gecko, whichever you want to call it. I think it's a chameleon. And the animal tarot. This is the box. We got the journey of the sacred bee, and of course a bumblebee. We have the chrysalis tarot, and of course we have a butterfly. So do your thing, pick your pile, and I'm going to be back to tell you, what does your person want you to know right now. Hey, pile one, so you chose the chameleon. Alrighty. So, this is going to be your reading. So the first thing we're going to do, let's get a significator for your person's energy towards you. And for this, I'm going to be using the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I don't use this often enough, to be honest. I think it's the first time. Okay, no, probably not the first time I'm using it on the channel. Maybe the second time, but I don't use it often enough. Was this a gift? Yes. From another tarot reader called Medium of the Light Tarot. I love when I get gifts from other tarot readers. It just a different kind of special. Okay, so we have turtle. Now it does say protection, so let me read that. You are the master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. I think we have someone who feels very, well, they have protected here, but I don't get protected. I feel like possessive. Right, possessive, where you are concerned. They might call it protective, but it ain't protective. It's possessive. But this is someone who is deep in their emotions, and it looks like they've been kind of slow to come around to see how complementary you guys are, and how this can be quite a symbiotic relationship. I think this person may have been resistant to this relationship before. It's like you guys might have been on different pages, facing different directions in the past, but this is someone who is like surrendering to the flow of the universe and surrendering to the flow of this connection. And maybe they want to tell you that. Maybe maybe this is something that they want you to know, right? They are surrendering to this flow of the flow of the connection. They are in their fields. They are really deep diving, not just into the depths of this connection, but also into the depths of their own psyche. I feel as someone that's kind of balancing their inner energies. I think previously this is someone that might have been quite conflicted about who they were in the world, what they were meant to do, those kinds of questions. But it's someone that's coming into harmony with someone, because they're coming into harmony with you, because they're recognizing, and responding to and acting in accordance with what they're feeling. This is someone who wants to protect you, who wants to do everything in their power to, I won't say make you happy, because nobody can make anybody happy, but certainly they don't want to cause any kind of strife in your life. Okay? I guess they want to provide an environment where, you know, you can be happy. Okay, the energy towards you. We have the wolf, and that's what I was telling you. I feel a very protective energy with this person, and I think they're always looking at you. Always looking. What do they want you to know? They want you to know that they're loyal. They are loyal to you. And even though that you guys may look different on the outside, or you might have different beliefs, different ideologies, different ways of looking at the world, you guys are looking at the world in the same direction. And even though one might have a more primitive mindset, let's put it primitive, like they're acting more they were acting more on instinct and from the reptilian brain than the other. You guys are family. You're still the same wolf family, just one more evolved than the other. One more evolved than the other. But this offspring here is a combination of the wolf and the dog, so they can see that you guys can blend. Maybe you guys have kids from different relationships. So you guys, maybe this person wants to have some kind of blended family with you, or maybe you guys each have different breeds of dogs. I see like a husky coming through here, those kind of wolfy dogs. And of course we have the golden retriever. There's a cocker spaniel here. So maybe you guys have fur babies or whatever. They want you guys to come in as a unit, and they see themselves as the alpha dog. Whether they're male or female in body, they see themselves as the alpha dog that will protect you guys with their life. And this is their message to you. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm and inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. So this person wants to be a protector and friend. And they love you unconditionally. Without limits, without boundaries. This person loves you, and they want you to know that. I don't think they're very good at expressing things verbally. But through their actions, through their protection, and through their loyalty, they want to prove to you that they are sincere. They are sincere. Okay. What else do they want you to know here? What else do they want you to know? We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Is it? Yeah, I think it's the Four of Cups. Hold on. Yeah. It's the Four of Cups. Yeah. The Four of Cups in reverse, and this is someone who is insecure. Okay? Don't feel good enough. And that's why they're always kind of protective with their heart. This person might even be a kind of hoarder, that kind of thing. It's because they're very insecure. They're not secure with themselves. All right, let's have a look. Maybe you are dating a hoarder. They want to tell you why. All right, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Is it? No, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot. The Eight of Pentacles. Is this Pentacles? Guys, let me pause for a cause here. So I'll confuse everybody. Alright, I got it straightened out. So actually on the bottom of the deck was the Four of Pentacles. before, not Four of Cups. But anyways, we always get the message. But I did say this a hoarder, didn't I? Anyways. All right. We have Death card in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have Judgment, Renewal. Interesting. All right, so 3 major arcana there. Let's see what's happening. What do they want you to know here? They're going through a tough time. Particularly I'm getting financially. Okay. Particularly financially. I think they are working really hard. Because this is someone that wants to push this connection forward. They do. We have the Chariot here. They're looking at you. Oh my gosh, they're looking at you guys, looking in the same direction. And it's interesting, there's a butterfly here. So maybe you guys have something in pile 3 as well. But butterfly is about transformation and change. Moving on to the next stage of your life. So they see themselves moving forward with you. They're working really hard because they want you to know that they're serious about you. And they want to come forward with an offer that you can't refuse. Something so solid, something so moving that you can't say no to it, okay? They want to come forward. But they feel like they don't have anything to give. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like they don't have anything to give. They are focusing their energies right now on dealing with a situation that they've been trapped in for a long time. Now this card says release the past and move on to something new. This ending is the first step on the way to a happier future. So they're in the middle of closing off something that they were holding on to. Okay. And we see them walking away here with this Eight of Cups. So they're walking away from this situation. Now this situation was something that stroked their ego, because we do have the Peacock here. And the reverse aspect of the Peacock is about pride. It is about ego. It's about living for other people's opinions. Living for the likes, the Instagram likes, the Facebook likes, it's all about the public image. So it looks like your person was in something unevolved, toxic, because they were concerned more with the appearance of things rather than the thing itself. And maybe that even extended to you, maybe because you guys do look physically different. So maybe you guys do look physically different in terms of, like, people wouldn't think that that's a natural match kind of thing. And I think your person's very concerned about people accepting them, especially accepting the physical picture or the physical image that they portray to the world. So there was something very different about both of you guys. And they thought, like, okay, well, what will people say about that? So they were always more concerned with what other people thought about them rather than if it was in alignment with their heart, with their purpose. Okay? Other people mattered more than themselves, really. Other people mattered more. So they're in the process of walking away from whatever this thing was, whatever this unevolved thing was. It could have been an addiction. It could have been a relationship. It could have even been a job that just wasn't aligning with their talents, with their purpose. Something that they felt horrible going there every day, but they still did it because, maybe it had prestige. Maybe it just, it paid the bills. It paid the bills. But I mean, that's not a bad reason to go to work, right? But at the same time, as long as we're putting our time, effort, and energy to things that like just break your soul, yeah, things that break your soul, then you never really accomplish what you're meant to accomplish on this earth, or learn the lessons. Really, you just stay stuck in that kind of like matrix energy. And I guess it's something that they want to tell you now, like they understand the world, especially the spiritual world, just a little better now, because they're in this energy of awakening. More butterflies here again. So I really feel like you're connected to pile 3, even though I've not read it yet. Because there's another butterfly here. And look, even in the peacock one, there's a butterfly. Look at right here. So I feel like pile 1, you might need to watch pile 3. You might need to watch pile 3. Now it says here, it's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what's been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. All right, so what else do they want you to know? That they want you to know that they are coming into alignment with themselves and what they're meant to accomplish. Just as I was saying, what were ordained to do in this life. And it's interesting that I said word ordained, because it feels so religiously loaded. Maybe a person is a very I can't find the word. Maybe they can't find the words. Traditional. For nothing could I find the words. A traditional person, or maybe they're very religious, and not spiritual. Whatever it is that they're meant to do, right? Some people are meant to be religious in this time. Some people are meant to be spiritual. So maybe they're even maybe going, doing some kind of pastoral studies or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? But I found it very interesting that I used the word ordained. Yeah, they're trying to figure life out. They're trying to figure life out. They also want to know if you forgive them for the past. There's a lot of heavy energy here too, as much as the energy is generally uplifting and forward facing. There's a lot of heavy energy here as well. I don't know if they betrayed you, or maybe just cast you aside, had you on the back burner, just kind of simmering, just giving you enough crumbs for you to stay around. I don't know. But this is someone that definitely wants to collaborate with you and kind of renew this relationship. So that's what they want you to know. They want to renew this relationship, but I feel like this will come after they work on themselves, because that's what they're doing. They're working on themselves and trying to become more abundant. They're trying to level up. So that's what I want you to know. They're trying to level up. So it looks like they're committed to this journey with you. But they know that there are things that there's loose ends that they're wrapping up. So they want you to know that they're wrapping up loose ends within themselves and also in their life. Jobs, relationships, family. They're wrapping it up. I feel like they don't want to bring the chaos of their life into yours. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Let's go into the reconciliation deck, and let's get some 3D messages from a person. Well, more 3D messages anyways. I don't read reversals in this deck. What do they want you to know? Yeah, now is not the right time. That's what they're feeling. Now is not the right time. They need to wrap stuff up. Now we have a thing here, 1 week. So expect this person to reach out within 1 week. And look, we have it again. The first card we saw underneath the deck was go with the flow. So they do want you to know that they are going with the flow of this connection. And even though it's not the right time for you guys to come together, within a week of you watching this reading, you're going to hear from this person. And whatever they're going to communicate to you, they're going to communicate that you are a priority in their life. Okay? All right, what do they want you to know? Just for you. Yes, I told you, you're going to get communication. Okay? Maybe they're already typing this message. I think they're trying to figure out what to say. But I see them coming forward. They want you to know that they are going to be coming forward. And we did get that mark of 1 week. On the same page, we got it with a Chariot. You guys are finally on the same page. And you guys, even though you're different colors, different people, you guys just fit together. You're complementary. So we're getting confirmation of all the messages we already got, right? You guys are on the same page. You're the same peoples. You may look different. So we have synchronicity in the message from the first oracle card to the tarot and come back to this oracle deck as well. It's synchronicity of the messages. We have play more. Okay, so this person, I think they want to like rekindle the magic in this relationship. And really reconnect with your inner children. The inner children that were wounded and kind of kept you guys apart in the first place. I think this person might want to take you out to somewhere like, I don't know, miniature golf or bowling or some kind of activity like that. Maybe like playing cards or dominoes, what, I don't know, right? But there's some sort of activity like that that they want to go out and have fun with you again. I think they want to rebuild this relationship like from the ground up. They want to renew it. What else do they want you to know? Temporary. So what I get from this, if you guys are in separation, it's just temporary. It's just a matter of timing. And we already got the time 1 week from now. Okay. I think they're healing their past trauma, their baggage, because they don't want to make the same mistake that they made the first time. So I really feel that this is a long-standing connection, and it may not be long-standing in terms of time, but long-standing in like the amount of shit that happened, guys. Like maybe in terms of chronological time, it was very short, but like a lot of things unfolded in that time period. And it might feel like you've known each other for years with everything that has happened. Okay, so what is the advice from Spirit right now? Let's go into the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. In the extended, we're going to see what does the karmic want you to know. We're going to get some messages. We're going to look at your person's next actions towards you and the person's next actions towards the third party, and then we will close off with some advice. Or rather, it's not the next action towards you, next action towards the third party. Sorry. And then we close off. All right, so Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. And it's a card number 59, which reduced to 14, and 14 is temperance. So know that balance is being restored in this relationship. And maybe you've been feeling down, maybe you've been feeling like this shit is not coming together, right? Not coming together. Spirit's telling you, like, you know, things are working out. All right, so we have Badger Spirit, a card number 4, the Emperor, and it says be bold and fearless. All right, and I feel like your person is being bold and fearless right now. I mean, there's a look of determination here. But Spirit is saying that you also have to mirror this energy in order for you guys to manifest the connection that you guys apparently want to manifest. I mean, you're here watching this reading, right? Okay, so it looks like both of you guys, you have to be bold. You can't be timid. You can't be in that vibration of fear, right? Love begins at courage. When we look at the emotional spiral, 1 second, guys. Give me a minute. Well, less than a minute. Right. Right. when we look at the emotional spiral, right? Where is courage? Courage. Gosh, it's gonna make a fool out of me today. Courage, where are you? Courage is here. So courage is in the vibration of love, okay? As one of the foundational stones of love. Everything before that is basically fear. Anyways, let's read Badger Spirit. Card number 4. Be bold and be fearless and bold. Badger Spirit rejoices at your persistence and commitment to what is true for you. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith in your partnership with Spirit is paying off, and the result will soon coalesce into form in your world. So whatever you were manifesting or imagining in the 5D, Spirit is saying it won't be long before you see this in your 3D world. The gift of Badger Spirit is a surety that taking a risk now and being courageous, fearless, and bold will yield wonderful results. This is a time to harness your will and apply consistently to the pursuit of your dreams. Know that no matter what the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that Spirit deems best for you. Badger Spirit says, you have what it takes to get what you want, so assert yourself. Be fearless, be bold, shining in your light as your purpose calls you into the world. New relationships are also given a green light now. Don't be afraid to make the first move. Badger Spirit loves your brave and mighty heart. So for some of you guys, maybe you've been getting the download that you need to reach out to this person. I'm not saying that you should, but if you were getting that download, that is going to be a confirmation for you. But right now, Spirit is saying this is not a time to be fearful, and give your power away to all sorts of negative thoughts, like whatever happened in the past is going to happen again, and this person can be trusted. Those kinds of negative thoughts. Spirit is saying now is not the time for that. Now is the time to be bold. And even if your person is up to crap, you're going to know because you have discernment now. So you don't have to be afraid. Okay? All right, my love. So that was your reading. So we're getting a 1-week time projection for some sort of reaching out towards you. If you're resonating with this message, join me in the extended. We're going to look at what does the third party want you to know. Till then, I would suggest you guys check out Pal 3. Okay, and see if there's a message there for you. But till then, take care and lots of love. Thank you for clicking on the ads, making your comments, likes, dislikes, sharing, donating cups of coffee. They all help our channel grow and our community expand, and I'm grateful. Take care. Bye. Hey, Pal 2, if you chose the Bumblebee, this is going to be your reading. All right, so let's get a significator for your person's energy towards you. And I'm going to be using the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. And underneath the deck, we have the Deer, and it says, love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And I'm just struck by just the tenderness that's radiating off of this card. Just care for each other. Just care for creatures smaller than them, a curiosity about the world. This person seems to be on the alert though. So this is someone like very protective, it looks like. But I'm just feeling so much tenderness with this card. This person, I feel they're very gentle with you. And one of the things that they really enjoy about you and the way you love is your care, your nurturing nature, and how you treat their heart, like how you treat their heart with care. That's what I'm getting. They see you as someone who has allowed them to heal, and you've triggered their healing. You've triggered their looking at themselves differently because of the way that you love them. It's like your love has made them feel worthy. I don't know how else to put that. And because of you, they've really stepped into their spirituality, and they're seeing the world in a different way. They're seeing the world in a different way. They're seeing themselves in a different way. I feel like this is someone that felt like they were a lost cause, but somehow your love is making them really love and appreciate themselves more. I don't know how else to say that. That's what I'm getting. It says cat independent. You're a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So this person has been looking at you, especially your spiritual work and your spirituality. It's coming off heavy in this card. I mean, there's so many cats here. And cats are always a symbol of spirituality and also sexuality. And what they're seeing and what they admire and what they're inspired by is like your free spirit, your wild spirit. And that's one thing about cats, right? Cats are fiercely independent. They don't need you for shit. Well, except maybe to feed them, whatever. Right? But otherwise, they very much do their own thing. And they see you doing your own thing. For some of you, I feel like a lot of you tuning into this pile, you'll be a light worker. And by light work, I mean like this might be your day job. Or if it's not a day job, it's something that you do on your side, and because you're doing it on the side because you're going to transition to make it your day job. They see that you have a very strong intuition. They see that you are tapped in. And they see that you are quite comfortable with standing out from the crowd. And this is awe-inspiring to your person, because I feel like we're tapping into someone who has made it their duty to blend in. This is someone who's always wanted to blend in. They might be a follower. They want to be admired, so they will do things or craft a particular image so that they are admired by others. But you're just doing your own thing. Who admires you? Okay, cool. They don't, whatever, right? No skin off my nose. So, and they see that you stepped onto your purpose, and like the universe is supporting you. And this just blows this person's mind. Like maybe there's something that you do and they don't even know why you're getting paid for it. Like, can somebody really make money from that kind of thing? But the universe just seems to show up for you, and you're provided for, and you're doing very well. So this like inspires your person to really follow their passions. Because if you can do it and be supported, they're like, okay, well, what's stopping me? So what I get from this, this person is awestruck by you. They're absolutely inspired by you, your independence, and your uniqueness. I think this is very rare in the world that your person has come from. In the world that your person has come from, everybody's kind of codependent and entangled with each other, okay? Till they're not even sure what do they believe, who they really are. They're not sure about that, right? Because it's all kind of mixed up with their family values and maybe church values and maybe spiritual values mingled up. They don't even know who they are, but you know who you are. You're quite comfortable with standing out, and who doesn't like it? Well, they can fuck off, and you're quite fine with that. So they admire that about you. You're not giving a fuckness. Okay, pal two. All right. So let's see, what do they want you? What else do they want you to know? So they want you to know that they think you're absolutely unique, and they admire you so much for who you are, and your career choices and your ability to follow your passions. What else do they want you to know here? Underneath the deck, Eight of Cups. They want you to know that they're walking away from whatever may have bound them in the past. In the back, I'm seeing like a spider web in the back here and lots of darkness. Okay. So for some of them, they want you to know that they are aware. If you've gotten the intuitive hit that your person was under some sort of spell work, or it could be a family curse, and sometimes family curses are just toxic family patterns, right? They're walking away from these things, something that kept them in like mad and darkness. And this looks like tar, and anytime I see tar on somebody, when I do spirit release therapy, it tells me there's some kind of curse energy. So there's been some sort of spell with something binding that's kept your person like trapped in darkness, not able to elevate, not able to level up. They're walking away from the shit. For some of them, it might be substance abuse. And that might also be a toxic family pattern. So they want you to know that. They are making progress. They're making strides. We have Nine of Cups in reverse. It says pleasure. We have Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, I get the message. They want to tell you where they've come from and what they're walking away from. That's what they want to tell you. I'll tell you what it is in a moment. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse, so they want you to know that they're freeing themselves from this. All right, so I feel like we're tapping into someone who had a sex addiction. Ten of Cups in reverse, which is interesting. If you go on my other channel, Made for Love, and maybe, let me see if I can put a note to maybe tag it to your reading, pal, too. 1 second. They were talking about the twins releasing this one. Let me write this down. Pal 2, link. The name of the reading is Twins Clearing the Spirit of Sexual Promiscuity and something else. Link with sexual promiscuity video. This is what I wanted to, this is exactly what they want to tell you. So I'm gonna link that video below. It's on my other channel, Made for Love, where I channel messages for twin flames. But they want to tell you about their family, and the generations that came before them. That's what they want to tell you. That's the most of the message right now. We have the moon. This is the shadow side of their family. And there are a lot of secrets related to the sexual promiscuity. And you see what I'm saying? I knew it. Now look, we have here the octopus. And anybody who has done spirit release therapy with me will tell you, from the time I see an octopus, when I tune into a person, it is an ancestral or family or generational curse. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it with the cards. As soon as it came out, I'm like, this is something ancestral. This is something ancestral. And then we have here the Hangman in reverse. Okay. What do they want you to know? So this person, they want to take you all the way back. This is someone who wants you to understand them, their family, and where they have come from. Okay? This is someone struggling, I am really getting, with sex addiction. Now we have pleasure in reverse. And when I say pleasure in reverse, it means to me like some kind of excess or extreme. And it's right next to the Ace of Wands in reverse, which also tells me about an abuse of power, but an abuse of either sexual or spiritual power. So that could be another ancestral pattern as well. The misuse of spiritual power, because we had curse energy in that first card underneath the deck, and then we have curse energy here again. So it looks like I feel like this family line, this ancestral line has been bound, and it is some sort of family curse. I'm really getting the word backfired. I don't know why I'm getting the word backfired. I feel like somewhere in your person's ancestry, they may have tried to curse or hex somebody, and it looks like it was returned threefold. Because you know, whatever you put out there, you're gonna get it back, right? Just saying. So this ancestral line has been bound, and your person, they have been sent. I thought it was, yeah, your person, they have been sent to free this ancestral line. They've been stuck. They've been bound in this energy. So for a lot of them, misuse of spiritual energy, or maybe even blocking out their spiritual energy completely, and that's why nobody picked up on this curse energy that was running in the family line. But I'm really getting an abuse of sexual energy, right? Using sex to manipulate, using sex to control, using sex to dominate, sexual perversions. Maybe if it looks like with that Six of Cups in reverse, remember, Six of Cups is also about childhood. Maybe even some kind of childhood sexual abuse here. And this has been running in the background because the moon is about the things that's happening beyond the veil, right? So this has been running in the background. Maybe somebody's been picking up, wait a minute, why do we have so much of this in our family? But they don't realize it is something spiritual. It's an entanglement. For some of them, it's a contract with some sort of demonic energy from a past life. And that's why this particular family line could not elevate. We have the Hangman in reverse. Because nobody was tapped in, or nobody was using their spiritual energy enough to see the truth. Look at the color of this eye. Of this third eye, it's blue. Nobody could have seen the truth except your person. They are the ones that saw the family dysfunction. This is gaiety, and it's in reverse. So a lot of heavy energy is running in this family. So they want you to know that they are aware. That's what they want you to know, that they are aware. And maybe you saw it. Maybe you saw it, because it's always easier for an objective observer to see. But maybe you saw it. Maybe you might have even mentioned it to them. But they want you to know they're seeing it now. They want to tell you about their childhood. It was pretty screwed up. They want you to know that. I think their parents, there was some sort of history of infidelity that was here. For some, that might have been like incest or something. It's just really screwed up, guys. But they were sent by their ancestors to free their family line from this. And they're doing the work, they're doing the job because they're here in the spirit of awareness. So spiritually, your person is here to remove this curse energy. But emotionally, they're here to master themselves and chart a new path and course for their ancestral line and their lineage. Interesting. Now, let's get on to the other messages, but that was the main message. Your person wants to tell you about a karmic situation. Karmic could be their mother, but I ain't getting that so much. Okay, I'm getting romantic partner. I think your person thought that they were in love. I know it's kind of harsh to hear. They thought that they were in love. They thought that, they could really grow with this person, but it didn't turn out that way. I think they had fallen into the same pattern as the ancestral line, kind of mixing up sex or passion with love. So whilst they thought they were in love with this person, really it was a kind of sexual attraction. And they're realizing that now. I think your person, they're not happy. We have 10 of Cups here in reverse. And there are a lot of hidden things in this relationship that people don't know about. So they may put on this brave front for the world, but in running in the background, it's just a lot of shadow energy. Okay, that's the next message I'm getting. So remind me to tell about shadow people, right? There's a lot of shadow energy, and there's a generation of a lot of negativity here. The most important card here is here. It is this Eight of Swords, and it actually says, the card actually says interference, which is the next message I was bringing to you as well. So the other thing I wanted to let you know, let me finish with this. So this is them putting an end to the interference. Whether it is energetic interference or interference by other people, especially toxic family members, your person putting an end to that because they are in the spirit of awareness. They are now making decisions from a higher perspective, whereas they were more dealing with the lower chakras before. There's been a lot of interference in your connection, and your person is acknowledging that now. Not just from 3D people who are acting kind of shady or shadowy, right? And there might have been many carrying all sorts of secrets to your person, telling them all kind of things about you. But there's also been shadow people, and by that, I mean like interference, spiritual interference, from entities and energies. There's just, listen, there's a lot of heavy energy attached to your person's ancestral line. I don't know how else to try and communicate this. But your person, because of the choices that they're making and because they're here stepping into spiritual awareness, they're now able to tackle this. Let me see if I'm getting anything else. Yeah, your person's been given their power away to pleasure seeking. So in the Caribbean, we call it wine, woman, and song, right? Well, maybe it could be man, wine, and song, or person, wine, and song, whatever it is. It's a good time, people, right? Good time boy, good time girl, good time they. That's there for, you know, getting lit, hanging out, nothing serious going on. It's escape, really. All right, when we look at it, it's all about escape, right? So your person's been given their power away. Maybe they've been spreading their sexual energy around with that Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, but now they're recognizing that they're a spiritual being, that their energy is precious, and you are the person that has taught them that. Maybe you've been keeping your kitty cat to yourself, I don't know, right? Or whatever appendage you have to yourself, and really focusing on your healing and to see that you've mastered your sexuality and you're recognizing it as sacred. I think this has really inspired your person to kind of rein in these energies. So what is your person doing? They are setting themselves free from any kind of like excess, okay? Especially when it comes to sacral chakra issues. They're freeing themselves from any kind of toxic family patterns, and any kind of toxic family curses. Look at right here. Okay. Any kind of unevolved, unawakened behavior. Your person's woke, and it looks like they're not afraid to show that now. They've been inspired by you. Beautiful reading, Paltu. Beautiful reading, but really check out that video on Made for Love. So let's see. Let's go into the reconciliation deck and see if there are any other messages that they would like you to know. There's something about this card that's pulling at me, and I don't know what it is. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Let me put it. What is it? I'll figure it out, but there's something about this card. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I feel like for some of you, there are multiple people working spiritually to keep your person bound. That's what this is what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Some of the strongest curse energy that I encounter when I do spirit release therapy is curses that are powered by multiple persons. Okay? Or curses that are powered using or harnessing the energies of some kind of demonic entity. This is what I get with that card. That's why I'm like, why is this like, yeah. And maybe it's the sacred geometry right by where he's bound. Yeah, I don't know. There's some heavy energy. Anyways, what do they want you to know? I don't read reversals in this deck. There's secrets involved. Yeah, I do get a lot of family secrets here, guys. Okay. And there's secrets that your person don't even know either, because I think some of these secrets are past life secrets. You can see the book here. I know people see the Akasha this way. I see the book here. So there's things that your person has yet to uncover. But I think in the 3D world, there's secrets in this family. We have expressed yourself more clearly. So I think your person right now, instead of taking a brush and painting the tongue red, I think your person might be channeling that sacral chakra energy into creative projects, and that they're using this as a way of really healing and mastering their sacral chakra. They want people to see them for who they are. Okay, I think your person might have spent a lifetime just trying to blend in. Okay, and now they want to stand out, and they want people to see them for them. They want people to see them how you see them, their authentic self. Yeah, they've been learning some big lessons, seeing things crystal clear right now. Because hindsight, right? That's always 2020. So your person, they are recognizing that, they're recognizing why things unfolded the way they did, but they're also recognizing that they're a lot more. Life is a lot more than the 3D things that we can see with our eyes. There are other things, especially things in the Akasha, past life things, that also need to be taken into consideration. So I think they're learning a lot about their spirituality. I think they're learning a lot about their family. I think they're learning a lot about themselves through this. And this is the way it was written. This is how it's meant to unfold. We have a long distance between you guys. And we see here some, okay, I thought it was needle and thread, but maybe I'm meant to see needle and thread. So they want to like bridge the gap between you guys. I think they may want to reach out to you and have a chat. But maybe you guys do live some distance away from each other. But this is something that they want to remedy. There's a lot of pink in this card. And pink for me, is always healing energy. And pink is also the crown chakra. So even though you guys might be some distance away, it's like you guys are always in each other's energy. Okay. Okay. So I think they want you to know that they're going to be reaching out to communicate. I do think so. For some of them, they might make a clean breast of it. They want to tell you about what's been happening in their life, the things that they have uncovered, especially the spiritual things, because they feel like you are going to understand. So expect this person to reach out. Do we have a timing card on that? Power one, they got that timing card right off the bat, so I didn't have to ask. But let me see. Do we have a timing card on that, or is it a divine timing thing? As in when things get into alignment. Let me see. Underneath the deck, we have Beaver Moon. And that's November. And November is going to be 2 months from now. So 2 months from whenever you watch this reading, it looks like this is when this person's going to tell you a lot about what's been going on with their life. I'm not going to say it's the first time that they're going to reach out, but that's when they really start talking. Let me see if anything else comes out. This is interesting because we have 1 week. 1 week also came out for pile one. I'm gonna tell you. So maybe you do have a message in pile one there. Okay, so 1 week comes again. This person comes to talk, sing like a canary. So well, let's keep this. So we have another 1 week projection. What's the advice from Spirit? Now we're gonna go into the extended. In the extended, we're gonna ask, what does the third party want you to know? And that's been very interesting. What does the third party want you to know? What are the hidden truths in that connection? What actions will your person be taking towards that connection within a month from you watching this reading? And then we're going to get some advice. Underneath the deck, we have Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. Card number 3, this is the Empress. So Spirit is saying right now, this person, yeah, they're healing, but they're still in transition. So sometimes the shadow energy might still crop up. So Spirit is saying, now it's time to really set the parameters for a healthy relationship. Teach this person how to treat you. It's like a do-over. Alright, what does Spirit want us to know here? Oh, sorry. We have Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. Interesting. I think that came out for the extended for part 1. Alright, let's see what Frog Spirit. And it's a card number 20, which reduces to 10. So it says it's like an old cycle is ending. And remember, 10 also reduces to 1. Something new is going to begin. So Spirit is saying all the old energy, not just in your home, but also energetically, you need to clear out. And your person's doing that. They're definitely clearing that old energy, but Spirit is saying you also have some old energy to clear out as well. Let's read. Frog Spirit knows that while all other frogs are croaking away, this is a time for you to simplify and declutter your life so that you can feel content on your own lily pad. Even when life isn't creating a total cacophony, we can become drawn to the excitement, to a lot of noise. Then the next thing we know, our schedules and homes are cluttered with commitments we regret making and objects taking up valuable space. Even relationships need decluttering as they often become messy. So maybe there are things that you guys need to talk about in this relationship so that you guys can clear the air. Frog Spirit appears to tell you to clean house, prioritize what you need, and get rid of or give away the rest so you can have some space in your day and in your head. You don't need the old stuff and its stories shouting at you about the past. Along with the physical clutter, friendships are sometimes kept long past their expiration date, weighing you down with unnecessary baggage. Now is the time to let go. Whatever you need will appear when you need it, so release your grip on all that clutter that is making you feel anxious and burdened. Frog Spirit wants to reclaim your space unencumbered by shoulds, oughts, and could have been. So all the regrets of the past, Spirit saying leave that. You can't change it. You can only learn from it and move on, right? Let's go and jump. You're free from all that old stuff. So Spirit saying right now you have to adopt the energy of the Fool. And the Fool, if you notice, his bag is light. He's only taking the necessities, right? He's not toting all the old baggage from his old life into the new. So Spirit saying that's what you need to do now. Energetically declutter, physically declutter, and make room for new things or maybe even new people in your life. All right, my love, so that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Grateful for everything that you for this channel. Likes, shares, dislikes. Put a heart down below. Whatever it is, it helps with the algorithm. Those of you donating cups of coffee, supporting the coalition against domestic violence in my country. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Hey, Pile 3, if you chose the Chrysalis Tarot and this beautiful butterfly, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go into the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. And we're going to get a significator for your person's energy towards you at this time. Now, today we're asking, what does your person want you to know? What does your person want you to know? We just had pile 2 there, and the person went into a whole history, a whole rundown of their ancestry. All right, so let's see. We have prawn action. All right, so this person, they're looking at you, looking towards the future, and this is divine masculine energy here. Feels like an Ace of Wands kind of vibe, which is interesting. Because the Ace of Wands, if I remember correctly, in this deck here is a ram, which shouldn't surprise us. That's Aries energy. And we have Aries energy here again. Let me see, guys. I know it. I told ya. It's like the sexiest ram I've ever seen. We call it in the Caribbean, sweet eye. Sexy eyes. Yeah, so we have Ace of Wands in this deck is a ram, Aries energy. And then we have this fire energy here. It's also feeling like Ace of Wands, King of Wands kind of vibe. Interesting. All right, so time to take action. So your person wants to know it is time to act. It says now it is time to act. Opportunity is here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. So they let you know that they're getting ready to take action. They are assessing the situation and trying to figure out what they need to do and what are the resources they need to get there. They recognize that it's now or never, right? It's now or never. The opportunity is here for them to move forward with you, and they are coming forward with confidence. I told you that Aries energy. All right, so this person, what they're doing, strategizing, okay, because they want to be successful in their endeavor in coming forward. They're also listening. It says your quick wit and keen senses. Quick wit I'm interpreting to mean intelligence, and keen senses I'm interpreting it to mean spiritual gifts, senses, the six senses. The clairs, right? So they're using every tool in their arsenal to come towards you. What else do they want you to know here? We have the hawk, and it says messenger. All right, and now you know hawk is a bird of prey. So again, this is someone quite determined to hunt you down, I guess in a good way. Come after you, pursue you. And it says here messenger, so expect that this person is going to be reaching out. We have a sun here again, another symbol of divine masculine energy. Hawk is also masculine energy as well. And hawk is also enlightened masculine energy, right up there with the eagle energy. So it says spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Okay. So they want you to know that they are ascending. And they have received a vision of their future, and it looks like that vision includes you. I think they want you to know they've been getting a lot of downloads from spirit, and they have been receiving it, okay, and integrating these downloads. They want you to know that right now you are their priority, and they're not allowing themselves to be distracted by anything that may want to divert their attention from where they want to be going. Just like how we saw that stag energy underneath the deck, hawk energy is very much the same way. It is the same determination that I felt in that stag underneath the deck that I feel with this hawk spirit. So know that this person, I feel you're going to get a message from, you're going to get a message. I'm also getting as well that this person feels you, a deep telepathic bond with you. They're receiving messages from you in the ethers, and that is really convincing them that this is a different kind of relationship, that it is something special, and they need to pay attention to it. All right, let's look at What does your person want you to know? We have the Two of Swords. Okay, so it looks like in the immediate environment there's a lot of conflict. I think we have scrolls here, so a lot of communication back and forth. Hi. Sorry. I feel like they're tired. They're tired of all the conflict in their life. They're tired of giving their power away to some sort of karmic cycle here. They're tired of being stuck. They're tired of being stuck. What do they want you to know? Let's get 6 cards. We have her and the hunter. So we have another hunter spirit. So a lot of birds have, a lot of animals who are hunters, prey strategists. And this is the Chariot. We have 7 of Pentacles, and that's a card of strategy. It's a card of planning. It's a card of investment. We have 4 of Swords in reverse. We have the Hierophant. We have, I leave these in for Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, what am I getting here? I'm getting an acknowledgement. It's an acknowledgement that this person realizes now they hurt you with their choices. They hurt you with their words. This is scrolls. Scrolls energy is, you know, the spirit of communication. It looks like they are aware that they caused a lot of havoc in this relationship, maybe even sabotage this connection. I think at some point they had a choice, and whatever choice they made, that choice hurt you. And they may have deliberately hurt you in the past, and it's because it wasn't even being true to their own self. Now I see this figure here is a satyr, and a satyr is always associated with, you know, like debauchery, like an overactive sacral chakra. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting like Knight of Wands energy with this. So I feel like this person may have had multiple options in terms of partners, may have been telling you guys like the same things, really messing with your mind, okay? But it's because they themselves were conflicted deep within. It's because they themselves were living a lie. So the choices that they made didn't align to who they truly were. I think this person just, you know, there's some people, they like to be deliberately obscure with their words, and they leave their words deliberately ambiguous, so you can't hold them or peg them down to a particular commitment, right? And they allow you to make up a narrative to fill in the blanks, even though that narrative might be false. I'm getting that kind of person, like deliberate ambiguity, deliberate blurred lines where they can maneuver, where they can be in control of the situation, but where there is no certainty and no accountability and no commitment. I feel this is what a person was doing. I feel again the energy of a sweet talker. A sweet talker. Have nothing to offer but just playing a lot of mind games. But this is them realizing that their mind games, it hurt you and it hurt them. It hurt them because they're realizing just how special you are now. Like you are you to them, you're a divine child. They're recognizing that they have some kind of deep soul contract with you, and they want to press forward. They want to invest in this relationship, right? They want to start anew. But so much shit happened in the past. They're not sure if they could turn this around. I feel for some of you guys, they want you to know, they may not have told you before. Again, we get into the sweet talker here now. They want you to know, sweet talker, smooth talker. They want you to know that for some of them, they may have hidden the fact that they were married from you. And from others, they may have hidden the fact that they had a child. Or for others, they may have hidden the fact that they were married with children. Okay? Right? So I'm getting that you might have found out about this deception. You felt very betrayed. Felt very betrayed about that because it looks like you really invested in this connection. You thought that this connection was going places. But this person here, play mind games. Playing the field. Playing the field. I don't know if it's any consolation, but you would not have been the only person that they're playing mind games with because they were even mind fucking themselves, right? So fun, right to thy own self be true, or they can't be true to anybody else. That's exactly what was happening, right? They weren't being true to themselves, so they couldn't be truthful to anybody else that was in the picture at the time. What do they want you to know? This is very magical. And there's an innocence about you that really just kind of pulls them in because I feel like this is someone, when you do every bloody thing under the sun, you come to that place of boredom, you've seen it all, you've done it all, you've done everyone. It's that kind of state of cynicism, boredom, nothing really piques your interest. I think we're dealing with someone who might have gotten to that point, but you're like this breath of fresh air that's opening them up to a whole new world for them to explore. And they feel like if they move forward with you, life will always be an adventure. That's what I get. Life will always be an adventure. I feel like your person, they want you to know that they're not the same person that you knew, okay? Ruled by their nether regions. They want you to know that. They want to assure you of that. This is someone who's really grown in maturity, okay? Really drawn to the gray hair, the kind of battle-weary face. They have a girdle or a belt around their solar plexus, good in the solar plexus. This is someone who's feeling confident. This is someone who's been supported by the ancestors. I see trees on either side. This is someone who is grounded and wants to ground things. They're not the same person, but they feel that you may judge them from your history with them, which is quite fair. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. But they want you to know that they've changed. They want you to know that it changed. And they want you to know that they were just wearing a mask because they were hurt too. You know what they say? Hurt people do what? Exactly. Hurt people hurt people. So they were just spreading the praying around. I really think that your person may not have come from a very stable family. So they don't even know how to be stable, still, faithful, committed, honest, authentic. They don't know how to do that. For some of them, they want you to know that they may want children, whether it's human children, fur babies. There's some kind of family setup that they want to do with you. And this is like a secret wish of theirs. They keep this very close to their chest. I think you're dealing with someone that's very creative. And this is also something that they don't tell other people, but it's something that they would like to share with you. Okay. Let's get some messages from your person. Additional messages. We're going to go into the reconciliation deck. The Truth Deck Reconciliation Edition. We have Stay the Course. Okay, so they want you to know that they are coming into alignment with you, with the purpose of this whole soul contract. They're really on board because it's like they see the road they have to walk now. Before, I don't think this person had a destination. And you know when you don't have a destination, any road can get you there. So I feel they were just exploring multiple avenues. But now that they've narrowed down the path, we have healing in progress. They want you to know that they are healing. Okay. They are changing. I think before they were just, putting a little plaster on their wounds. Okay, we do have the moon here. And the moon is about shadow. It's about the subconscious. So it looks like they were putting just a little plaster on the wound, not dealing with their real issues. But now they are making progress with their healing. And they want you to know that I keep getting they're not the same person that they were. We have express yourself more clearly. I remember I was telling you this person has a very creative side that they don't share with many people, but they want to share this with you. I feel that they have some works of art, some sort of expression that you were the muse for. That's what I'm getting. So whether they write poetry, stories, nonfiction, they're a painter, musician, whatever it is, there's some sort of body of work that's been inspired by you and this connection. And it's something that they want to show you. I do get as well that this master of words, okay, who used to use words to just manipulate and try to outsmart people, I am getting as well that they want to come forward and be more transparent and clear in the things that they say to you, in the things that they do. They don't want you to be left guessing, to fill in the blanks and fill in the pieces like what you had to do before. They want you to know exactly how they're feeling about you, and they don't want you to just be kept like waiting, wondering, and trying to decipher what they mean. We have yes. So I think they want you to know that they are saying yes to this connection, but it's also a confirmation from Spirit that everything I said before is the truth. There's a lot of pink in that card, and pink is representative of healing. So they want you to know, yes, they are healing. That is truth. That is the truth. But pink is also the crown chakra. So they also want you to know that they've been getting a lot of downloads that's been guiding them to the correct path. We have separation needed. So they also want you to know that they need a little space right now. There are some loose ends, some karmic cords that they have to cut. Okay, some cords to the past that they have to cut. Some spiritual cords, soul ties. There's some soul ties that they need to sort out before they come towards you. So this person needs time. That's what they want you to know. They need a little time. There's a lot in their life that they need to sort out. And they need that time, that space to do that. Let me get one more card. And on the same page. Okay, so this person very much sees you guys as, complementary pieces of the same puzzle. You might look different, but you guys fit. You guys are fit. I'm really getting a close nexus with Pal too. With this, because a lot of these cards, I think this creative card, this card, and this card also came out in Pile 2. So you guys have the same vision. Know that this person's on the same page as you. It's just that they need some time. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to ask what's going to be your person's next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. Now, this reading has an extended. And in the extended, we're going to ask, what does the karmic or third party want you to know? We're also going to look at hidden truths in that relationship and what's going to be a person's next move in that connection within a month of you watching this reading. Okay, we have Aradne. I don't know. I never say it right, but it is the death card. Okay, so it's all about transformation. What's going to be this person's actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading? We have the Star. Beautiful. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Sun. That's lovely energy. And we have the Four of Wands. Right, so they're going to be actively pursuing. For some reason I heard chasing these union energies. Okay, I feel like they're feeling like they're run out of time, like they have to play catch up now. Okay, especially with their healing, they feel like they have to accelerate this. They want to reconcile with you. They have great hopes for this connection because to them you are everything that they have ever wanted, and more. Everything they've ever wanted and more. They see that is epitomized in you, and you make them so happy. Look at you. You're the sun. You are the sun, and they feel like they're just rotating around you, like you are the center of their life. So they're going to be doing everything in their power to ground this connection. It could definitely be a twin flame connection here. They're going to focus on putting down roots and seeing how they can give structure, form, and stability to this connection. What's the advice from Spirit for you? What's the advice from Spirit? We have B Spirit. Sweet results await. So Spirit saying, listen, this beautiful abundance that waits, like, you know, like that whole milk and honey kind of thing. There's this beautiful relationship that's waiting to unfold. But again, I feel like patience is needed. What does Spirit want us to know here? What's the advice for you, pile 3? We have Giraffe, Spirit. See the big picture, higher perspective. Card number 29, so that reduces to 11. So that's about balance. So Spirit saying, you have to focus on why you guys came together, or why things unfolded as they did, and see the higher perspective to that. And the higher perspective is to bring you guys back into balance, and also to balance our karma. We have card number 11. That's the Justice card. Okay? Giraffe Spirit. See the bigger picture. Giraffes stretch upward to reach the treetops and look down from a high vantage point. When Giraffe Spirit appears, it is a sign to observe from a higher view. In all aspects of your life, it's time to stretch your neck out and broaden your view. Open your eyes to what others need or are experiencing and see the big picture you fit into. No matter how great your wisdom, knowledge, or experience, you don't want to overlook details and connections that will help you better understand yourself and your circumstances. So stretch yourself. Look beyond what catches your attention at eye level and know that not everything is as obvious as you might like it to be. Spirit will bestow upon you a new perspective that might make all the difference. So Spirit saying, one, that you don't have all the information, okay? You're not seeing, you may not be seeing things through the other person's perspective at this time and the intricacies of their life. Two, everything that is happening in our lives and everyone that comes into our lives is mirroring to us aspects or an aspect of self. And they're asking you to ask yourself, what is this person mirroring to me? What is this situation mirroring to me? What within me requires evolution or change? And once we get to that point, then we really start doing some really deep healing. And we're well on our way to, you know, our path of ascension. Our path of ascension. So you have to ask yourself, why did this unfold this way? What's the bigger picture? What am I meant to learn here? What am I meant to learn? And once we go, what am I meant to learn? Then, you know, everything just becomes easier to accept. All right, my love, so we're going to go into the extended and ask, what does a third party want you to know? But I just want to thank you for clicking on the ads, your likes, dislikes, comments, little heart emojis. Everything helps our community grow and expand, and I'm grateful to you. Take care.